Very good morning, everyone. Today, actually, I want to say about a important information for everyone. Actually, our college of management is conducting the exam, like all exams, like physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. They are going to conduct in this month, as per the norms of intermediate board, like intermediate examinations, like the question paper will be like that only. And here today I'll tell you one point here. See, there is any issue is exams will be there the final exams will be there in the month of March or in the month of April. See, don't underestimate. Definitely they will conduct the exams, because so everyone know about the condition, the circumstances, but then also they will conduct the examination, because all exams are going in smooth way in our Telangana. So that you don't underestimate and you remember, definitely they will conduct the exam. And here today I want to say you one thing. See, our management will conduct the exam as per the COVID situation, like according to the COVID norms, they will conduct the exam, definitely. And you remember, these exams are very, very important for everyone. So like physics, second year, all the physics exam, and paper also, because already you completed the first year. And come to the point is, in this I want to say one thing. See, today I want to say about a revision for this examination. Actually, till now, the chapters are, first chapter I'll tell you about a waves. Of course, the chapter name is waves, that you need to read. And as well as the second chapter is ray optics, third chapter is wave optics, and fourth one is electric field and charge. Till this chapters, see, the examination syllabus till this chapter. See, thing is I want to say, and you remember, these exams are very, very important. Once again I am telling you, sir, why it is, because now I am giving the revision, and now I am telling the some important questions related to these chapters, and which are very, very important for a final examination. If you read these questions, ultimately in the final examination you will get the 50% marks. That means out of 60 you will get the 30 marks. See, of course 30 is in the sense is more than pass marks. Suppose if you read these questions right away, I'll give you the questions related to this examination. And here I want to tell you one more point. See, from this question paper, see, from this examination, suppose if you get some full marks, full out of full, definitely I'll give you one surprise gift. Clear? 60 out of 60. Those who get the 60 out of 60, definitely I'll give you one surprise gift. See, this is the major point, and you read without wasting of your time. That's what. Right away you are at home only. And be healthy, because you are not coming outside also. So most of the time you are staying in the home only, so that you read thoroughly, definitely you will get the full 60 out of 60. This is the main point. And come to the point is, here I want to say some regarding this important questions. Sir, what are important questions are they? And I'll discuss those questions which are important. Suppose here, in the chapter number 1, see the page number 5th one. See page number 5. Suppose if you open the page number 5, in this actually we have very short answers, that is the waves. See, from this wave, question number 1 to, actually we have till so there is a questions are 21 questions are there. But is in this 21, you no need to read the Doppler effect, because for the Doppler effect topic is deleted from our IP pattern for this academic year. So for the 2021 academic year, the topic is deleted, Doppler effect is deleted, no need to read, so that you leave the 20 question from this chapter, and 21 also not read. But here I will tell you some important questions on this chapter. Suppose question number you see fifth one. So the fifth one is nothing but actually using the dimensional analysis, right? Page number 5, question number 2, look at distinguish between the transverse and longitudinal wave. Of course, you know transverse and longitudinal wave, right? So longitudinal is nothing but about the particles which are vibrated parallel to its propagation, and here transverse are nothing but the particles which are vibrated perpendicular to its propagation. So this is the transverse and longitudinal. And come to the point is in case of a longitudinal, it is consist of a both compressions and rarefaction, and transverse are nothing but it is consist of a both crest and trough. So these are the difference between the longitudinal and transverse waves. This is the question number 2 supposed to read, and it is which is very important. And here there is a under what condition the wave is reflected. Of course, we know the wave is reflected when the medium is suddenly stops, and when the medium is suddenly stops, or the wave is refracted from one medium to next medium, or the density and the rigidity changes suddenly, also the wave is reflected back, like this we can see. This is the second important question. And go for a last one, that is about a from this chapter, you know, harmonic. Sir, what are harmonic? Of course, harmonics are nothing but it is a integral multiple of fundamental frequencies. Integral multiple of fundamental frequencies nothing but we can call as the harmonic. Of course, we have another one also, overtone. Sir, what will be the overtone? Overtone is nothing but we can say that is the higher than the fundamental frequency. You remember this statement also, which is important for this one, right? And here in this chapter only we have LAQs, that is, you know, I think everyone know there are 3 LAQs are there. One we can say formation of stationary wave in a stretched string, and hence deduce the laws of transverse waves. See, transverse waves, say there will be a transverse waves, that is, you know, in case of a stretched string, if a string is stretched, that is we can say between the 2 points, then it is to be vibrated, the wave is propagated, and which is to be incident, and again the wave is reflected back. That is what we can call progressive wave which reflected back. It is an incident pulse and it is a reflected pulse. There will be 2 waves are there which are travelling in the same direction, as well as that are having the same amplitude, same frequency. If they overlap, the resultant wave is represented as the transverse, or we can say stretched string, stationary wave. Transverse wave or a stretched a stationary wave, or we can call as the standing wave in a stretched string. Of course, if you take a y1 is equal to a sin omega t, you know, y2 is equal to a sin omega 1 and omega t, like you take. Suppose if you add these two, then ultimately we will get the final expression related to this, that is the formation of a stationary wave in a stretched string. Y is equal to 2a sin kx plus omega t, because you write here some, this is you take like this, so that the resultant will be y1 plus y2, no, then the resultant will be 2a sin kx cos omega t. This is will be the stationary wave equation. This is will be the stationary wave equation represented like this. And come to the point is, in this laws are also asking. Actually we know the frequency n is equal to 1 by 2l into root over t by mu it is. There is a first law we can say, n inversely proportional to l, right? And the second law, you know, n directly proportional to root t, and you know third law is n is inversely proportional to root m. This is about a third law. This is the first LAQ in this chapter. And as well as another one is there, that is stationary waves formed in a closed pipe. Explain the various modes of a vibration. See, there will be a closed and again one more is there, open pipe. See, actually this chapter is contains a 3 LAQs. One is stationary waves in a stretched string. One more is a closed pipe. One more is the open pipe. Suppose you go for the open or closed, anyone. Here I want to say about a closed pipe. If the pipe is one end is closed, other end is open. When there is a wave is transferred, or when is a wave is set into this closed pipe, the wave is reflected back like this. That's what we can call it is a closed pipe. See, always a closed is forms a node, always forms a open is antinode. See, in case of this closed pipe, we can call as the closed pipe it is. See, the distance between the node and antinode is equal to lambda by 4, which is very important. The distance between the node and antinode is equal to lambda by 4. So that we need to get a V is equal to n lambda. Now n is equal to V by lambda we need to get. So what it is, lambda is equal to, we can say 4L, right? So that n is equal to V by, it is the fundamental we can say. Or we can also call first harmonic it is, right? And you go for the second is not possible, because third only possible. You take, this is the one, second, and you take a third is like this. There will be a 3 waves, that is the 3 modes, one mode, second mode, third mode, lambda by 4, lambda by 4, lambda by 4. So that we can say L is equal to 3 lambda by 4, we can take like this. By using this, V is equal to again n lambda, then n3 is equal to V by lambda, therefore V by 3 lambda by 4, right? This is lambda is equal to 4L by 3, no? So that here you write 4L by 3. So n3 is equal to 3 into V by 4L. So n3 is equal to 3 into, it is fundamental. Like you take in this closed pipe, there are only possible odd numbers. So next one will get n5 is equal to 5n like this. Then go for a next one, n7 is equal to 7n. So in case of a closed pipe, we may get the odd number harmonics are possible. N is to, n3 is to, n5 is to, n7 like this. That is 1 is to, 2 is to, 1 is to, 3 is to, 5 is to 7. It is only possible in case of a closed. Suppose if I go for the open, of course open are nothing but both ends are open, and in that open end will get the all harmonics are possible. All harmonics are possible. That's what I mean, right? It is about 2 LAQs from this chapter. Now, I want to say, next chapter will move. You need to read all, but right away these questions you read, it is enough for this chapter. Okay. Now, go for the second chapter. That is about I think it is chapter number 2. See, from the chapter number 2, there are very short answers you look at, which are very important. In this also you remember, in very second chapter, mirror related all questions are deleted. Mirror related, if you find any mirror questions that are to be related in our material, suppose you delete that all. No need to read for this 2021 year. Okay, and come to the point is, in this first question you look at very short answers. The page number, see page number 44. So look at, there are some questions are there, and you remember the questions are based on the mirror or questions are deleted. Remaining you read, and in that I'll give you some important also. Question number 3. This is about the optical density, how it is to be different from the mass density. Of course, mass density is nothing but a what? It is a density is nothing but a mass per unit length, mass per unit area, mass per unit volume. Now here it is optical density. It is defined as the speed of the light to, whereas the density of a two mediums. This is about a density of like optical density, right? And the next question from the same chapter, power and convex. Define power of a convex lens and what is its units. This is the question, power of a convex lens and what is the units. Power is nothing but the reciprocal of a focal length. Simple we can say. And here So the units also asking, no, that we can say 100 by, in meter if I say 1 by f meter, or 100 by f in centimeters. So 1 by meter, or we can say 1 by meter inverse, or we can say meter inverse. Here it is the, and here diopter is the another unit, we can say 1 meter inverse, or we can also call diopter. So this is the next question, and go for the next one. A small angled prism is given. Question number 8, look at, there will be a small angled prism is given. The angle of prism is given as A is equal to 4 degree. It is a small angle, and is asking what now? Find a refractive index of the prism, and there will be a deviation is given 2.48 degree. So mu is equal to is asking, but we know deviation is equal to mu minus 1 into A. This is the question. This is the actually formula given, so that d we know 2.48 is equal to mu minus 1 into A. So suppose you take mu is equal to, after simplification, approximately medium will get the 1.62 refractive index of a given medium. Clear? This is the next question. And here, what is myopia and what is hypermetropia? From these two questions, one question will be there in the examination. Myopia or hypermetropia, which is very, very important. And here, same chapter, we have other 4 marks questions also. Look at here. Yeah, there is a question is formation of like a mirage. I think you know mirage. And as well as the same chapter, you look at here, what is the critical angle? Explain the total internal reflection. This is also very, very important. Formation of mirage. These questions are very, very important from this chapter, right? So, you know, mirage and critical angle. Of course, when a light is propagating from one medium to another medium, there may be a light is travel from denser to rarer medium. The light is as the angle of incidence increases. Suppose as the angle of incident is increases, therefore there will be a refraction angle also increases. So that at a particular angle, the light ray which grazes the line of separating medium, the angle we can call as a critical angle. At a particular angle, there may be a incident light incident or light incident angle increases, so that the refraction angle also increases, and which grazes the refracting the two or the line of separating medium. As the light incident is increases, therefore light is reflected into the same medium. This we can call as I greater than C. This is, we can say, TIR, total internal reflection. Clear? It is about a I mean to say critical angle and as well as the total internal reflection. And come to the point is, from the same chapter, another question is there, that is about a mirage. It is an optical illusion. I told you very clear, when a light is coming from top or from the higher altitudes, when it is coming from higher altitudes, therefore the light is reflected into the same medium, because at a surface of the, at the surface or at the ground, see, in the hot summer days, air will be hot, so that the, when heat increases, therefore there is a density decreases. That's what we can say. So the less dense than the cooler air. So cool air, it is the more density than the hotter air, so that the light is propagating from, like you take a one big tall object, there will be a light reflected like this. When the long distance observer, the light is like it is coming from somewhere else below the earth. It is like a pool of water. So we can say like this, it is about a mirage. So you need to read this mirage as well as a critical angle and as well as the total internal reflection from this chapter, which are very, very important, as well as the simple microscope also, it is very, very important. So this is the one question. And come to the point is, in the same chapter, and I mean next chapter, you go for the third chapter, that is about a wave optics. I think you know, in the wave optics also, there is some questions are related to the polarization. You no need to read the polarization questions. Ultimately, polarization questions are not required to read for this 2021 year. And in this, there are some questions are there. Look at the page number 80. Page number 80, question number 1. Of course, what is the Fresnel distance? You know, Fresnel distance is nothing but I told you, that is B square is very, very greater than lambda L, or B is very, very greater than root lambda L. Of course, B is nothing but a distance. or we can also say lambda L very greater than 1 also we can say, which is to be obeyed we can call under comes a ray optics. Clear? So this is the question number 1, and as well as you read the question number here it is the to the next question you read second question also important, and in this chapter there is a 4 marks questions are there, that is about a Doppler effect of a light. It is there, Doppler effect of a light is there, but Doppler effect of a sound is not there in the first chapter, but Doppler effect of a light is there from ray optics, wave optics. So that you read that Doppler effect of a light and distinguish between the red and the blue shift. You know, light is propagating when observer is at rest, therefore the light moving towards the observer. See, when it is source is moving to the observer or the source is moving from the away from the observer, in the both the case the observer is observes the change in frequency or change in wavelength. So that due to the change in frequency and due to the change in wavelength there may be apparent change in wavelength. So the phenomena we can call as the Doppler effect of a light. Okay, this is about a what related to the Doppler effect. Okay, yeah, come to the point is next chapter. These are the questions from the third chapter. You move to the next chapter, that is about a electric field and a charge. See, in this field and a charge, so there is no deletions. So you read all very short answers. In this very important is, see what is meant by the statement of a charge is quantized. See, charge is quantized is nothing but a total charge of the system is equal to the integral multiple of a electrons. Okay, this is the one question. And here repulsion is a sure test. Of course, you know, repulsion is a sure test to identify the charges, because if the same nature will be there, we can say that body is having a same charge. Whereas we cannot say if the same opposite charges, we cannot identify the charges. That is the one question. And how many electrons of a contains a 1 coulomb of charge? Yes, of course, it is also very important. How many electrons is contains a 1 coulomb of charge? That is 6.28 into 10 power 28. Is supposed to write this answer also, no problem. 1 coulomb of charge contains a how many electrons? See, there will be a number of electrons is 6.28 into 10 power 10 power 18 electrons that contains 1 coulomb of charge. And here come to the next one. In this there is a next question is there, that is about a, see when two electric lines of forces they intersect. No two lines of forces, electric lines of forces, they never intersect. If they intersect, what happens? There must be a what happens? Definitely we should get a 2 magnitudes and 2 directions, which is not possible. Clear? It is the next question. And as well as also you read remain very short answers also, which are very important from this chapter, right? And here in this chapter we have, there is a one important question is there, that is about a related to Coulomb's inverse square law in electricity. That is, Coulomb's inverse square law in electricity is nothing but a, let's suppose you say charge q1 and q2 which are separated by a small distance. The distance between the two charges is r. See, the Coulomb's inverse square law is nothing but there may be a force of attraction or there may be a force of repulsion between the two charges. So that you say F directly proportional to product of two charges, F also inversely proportional to square of the distance. And coming to the F is directly proportional to Q1 Q2 by R square it is. So F is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into, I am sorry to say it is electricity, no, you write as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square it is. This is the Coulomb's inverse square law, okay, in electricity. And what will be the 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught? Of course, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is nothing but a 9 into 10 power 9 it is. So like these are the questions for the revision for this examination. Once again I am telling you, of course you need to read all questions, but at least you read these questions, definitely it is help you in the final examination also. Suppose if you complete these questions, definitely ultimately in the final examination you will get the 21 at least. So the pass is guaranteed. That's what I am telling. Suppose if you read these 4 chapters, wave, ray optics, wave optics and here electrical field and charge. Okay, these 4 chapters are ultimately fine. In the final examination, you may get the 1 LAQ, and here very short answers, mostly you will get the 3, and definitely 2 short answers you will get. See, out from these 4 chapters, now I am giving, see, chapter number 1, definitely 1 LAQ will get. See, from the second chapter, mostly you will get the 1 VSAQ, and here 1 SAQ. In the final exam I am telling. And third chapter also same, definitely 1 SAQ you will get, and our next one 2 VSAQs, and here 1 SAQ. Once you count it, see, 4, 4, 4, 12 plus 8, 8 plus 12, how many marks it is? 20 marks. And here 2 very short answers, and here is a 1 short answer is there. Suppose you write here 6, ultimately 30. So no doubt it is 30 you will get the final examination. That's what here, there is no doubt. Definitely all will get the 21 marks. If you are supposed to read these chapters, that's what I am telling. You take it as a challenge and take it grant and read thoroughly these 4 chapters. See, at least just I told you know the questions. Suppose you read that questions also, definitely that questions will come in the final examination. That's what I mean to say. So here ultimately we need a good marks. And you also need a good marks, because this is the intermediate is a platform for the next for your future. It is a platform. If you suppose if you will get the good marks in the intermediate second year, definitely that shows you are capable for the next academic years. That's what I mean to say. So that you need and you read, and without wasting of your time, and definitely you finish it this all chapters. Okay, these 4 chapters, at least just I told you know the questions, you finish it these questions. Is it okay now? And here I am once again I am telling you, if suppose if anyone get, not only anyone, suppose in physics, see, if you will get the 60 out of 60, definitely I will give you one surprise gift. Surprise gift. Clear? This is the very, very important, so that here you read and write without wasting of your time. Is it okay? So this is the about a revision of this examination, so that they will conduct the exam in this month. So they will inform you examination time and examination date, that you know very well how you will conduct the exams. See, that is a very, very important. So thank you very much. So we will meet in the next class. Thank you.